Hello friends, I am Dr. Madhukar Jadhav. In previous lecture, we have studied the important parts of theodolite. Then we have seen the important definitions or terms which are related to theodolite surveying, and also we have seen what is meant by temporary adjustment and what is meant by permanent adjustment. In this lecture, we are going to study regarding measurement of horizontal angles. Under this, we are going to study how to measure the horizontal angles, then how to measure the horizontal angle by a repetition method, and what is meant by a reiteration method for measurement of horizontal angle. So starting with measurement of horizontal angle. Now see, here there are 3 points A, B and C, and we want to measure the angle ABC, and for this purpose the procedure is as given. So for measurement of angle ABC, the instrument is set up over B. So this is point B. Here we have to set up the level on tripod stand. We have to center the instrument and we have to level the instrument properly. So the instrument is set up over B and level it properly with the help of foot screw. Second step is the lower clamp is kept fixed and the upper clamp is loosened. What we have to do? The lower clamp is fixed and upper clamp is loosened. Third step is turn the telescope clockwise and set vernier A to 0 degree and vernier B to approximately 180 degree. Important thing in case of vernier A and B is that the reading, if the reading at vernier A is 0, then automatically the reading at vernier B is 180 degree. Next step is upper clamp is tightened and using the upper tangent screw, the vernier A and B are exactly set to 0 degree, 0 minutes and 0 second, and the vernier B is at 180 degree, 0 minutes and 0 second. Next step is upper clamp is tightly fixed and lower one is loosened and the telescope is directed towards A. So when the lower clamp is loosened, then there is no change in the reading. So what we have to do? We have to direct the telescope towards the point A. Then next step is upper clamp is tightly fixed, lower one is loosened and the telescope is directed towards A and A is bisected properly, or the ranging rod at point A is bisected. Next step, tighten the lower plate and turn the lower tangent screw to perfectly bisect the ranging rod at point A. Then next step, loose the upper clamp and turn the telescope clockwise to bisect the ranging rod at point C. So what we have to do? We have to loose the upper plate clamping screw and we have to turn the telescope in such a way that the ranging rod at point C is bisected, and we have to bisect C accurately with the help of tangent screw. Then the reading on vernier A and B are noted. Vernier A gives direct value of angle at B, while vernier B by deducting 180 degree. So this is the procedure for measurement of horizontal angle. So when we want to measure any horizontal angle, we have to do this procedure. Then next one, measurement of horizontal angle by a repetition method. Generally, when very accurate angles are required or for very accurate work, this repetition method is used. In this repetition method, the same angle is measured several times mechanically and the correct value of the angle is obtained by dividing the final value of the angle divided by number of repetitions which we have performed. The number of repetitions made usually in this method are 6, that is 3 repetitions with face left and 3 repetitions with face right. In this way, angle can be measured to a finer degree of accuracy than that obtainable with the least count of the vernier. So, detailed procedure of this method. A repetition method. To measure the horizontal angle by repetition method, first of all set the theodolite at point O. So, this is the point where we have to set the instrument, level it properly, and then make vernier A 0 degree and vernier B 180 degree. First step, set up the theodolite at starting point on O and level it accurately. Second step, measure the horizontal AOB as we have seen in previous, means we have to side the ranging rod at A first, then we have to loose the upper clamp, and then we have to rotate the telescope clockwise till ranging rod at point B is bisected. Say this is the first rotation. So, in this we will get the value of angle AOB. Then next one, loose the lower clamp and turn the telescope clockwise until the object A is sighted again. Bisect B accurately by using the upper plate clamping screw. The vernier will now read the twice the value of the angle. So, what we have done? We have taken the first angle. After that, what we have to do? Again we have to turn the telescope like this, and we have to sight the ranging rod A. Then by losing the upper plate, again we have to sight the ranging rod at B. So, in this case we have taken this particular curve, that's why the angle will be doubled, because this angle and this angle, it becomes twice of the first angle. Then next step, repeat the process until the angle is repeated to the required number of times, generally 3 repetitions with one face and 3 repetitions with the other face. Read again both the verniers. The final reading after n repetitions should be approximately n into first angle. Divide the sum by the number of repetitions and the result thus obtained gives the accurate value of angle AOB. So, in this figure 1, 2, 3 repetitions with one face and 3 repetitions with other face. Okay. So, change the face of the instrument, repeat exactly the same procedure and find the another value of the angle AOB, means first value of the angle AOB with say face left and the second value of the angle AOB with face right. Then mean of the two face reading will get the precise value of the angle AOB. So, this is called as a repetition method for measurement of horizontal angle. So, this is about the repetition method, measurement of horizontal angle. So, this is what about this lecture. Thank you.